In this video, we want to go over how to create and edit your forms. So you'll see we're logged in on the back end and takes us straight to the dashboard. So you'll come over here to your navigation, click on Forms. This, just like your posts or pages, will bring up a list of all of your forms. There's a couple important things to notice here. One of them is this ID number here. That's something we'll talk about a little bit later when it comes to placing the form on an actual page, but for now we'll just go over editing and creating new forms. You click on any form that you want to edit. You can see here these are all the options that are showing up on your form. You can scroll down, see how these work. One important thing to note here is click on settings. This is going to change how the form works, or even who the form goes to, which is something that we find a lot of people need to do. So if you need to change where the form is going, you can click on Form Actions, and you'll see this is the email notification that will go in once someone fills out the form. So if you click on this drop down here, you can change who the email is going to or add additional people to the email. If you're wanting to create a new form, you can go back to your main forms page here and click on Add New. You have a lot of options here. Of course, you can just copy an old form if you wanted to, but when it comes to making forms, it's pretty simple. So you've got a couple of templates here that you can use. So you can select any of these and then load the template, which would then put all of the fields onto the form here. Or you can come over here and select certain things that you want to have on the form. Things like a drop down. I'll just go ahead and show you how this works. This would be labeling the drop down here. Ooh. Can add additional options. So these are all choices that would go within this drop down. So choice 1, choice 2. Now when the form is loaded onto a page, someone could click on this drop down and make one of these choices. You could continue to add as many choices as you want. You could also add an other button as one of the choices so that someone could enter an option that is not something that's in the drop down. And you can come back over here and continue to add other types of fields to the form until you have created the form that you want. You'd want to label the form here, and we'll go ahead and create it. Now when you create a form, it's not actually live on any of the pages, so it's just showing you a form that's been created, and that's why it's important to pay attention to this ID number here, because what you'll actually want to do is copy this shortcode to enter it into a page that you've created. So to take a look at that, we'll look at the Contact Us form, which is obviously on the contact page. So to view the contact form, we go over to the page, contact. So here we're viewing the page, but what we're going to do is take a look at how the form shows up on the page. If you come over here, click on Contact Info, scroll down, you'll see right here, this is the ID that was over on the form for the contact form. So you would just, if you wanted to add the form, you'd click on Add the Form, and then you would have a choice here of which one you want to add in. We're not going to do that here since this page is live, but you would just click on the form that you created and select Insert into Post, and then down here, and then you could add some additional information below the form if you wanted to. So that is how to create and edit a form, as well as how to add it to a page.